This is a very difficult situation, but we're going to get it solved. I don't think people should be going back to Gaza. I think that Gaza has been very unlucky for them. They've lived like hell. They lived like you're living in hell. Gaza is not a place for people to be living. And the only reason they want to go back, and I believe this strongly, is because they have no alternative. What's the alternative? Go where? There's no other alternative. If they had an alternative, they'd much rather not go back to Gaza and live in a beautiful alternative that's safe.
Mr. President,
Peter?
Would Palestinians have the right to return to Gaza if they left while the rebuilding was happening?
It would be my hope that we could do something really nice, really good, where they wouldn't want to return. Why would they want to return? The place has been hell. It's been one of the meanest, toughest places on earth. And right now, I've seen every picture from every angle, better than if I were there. And nobody can live there. You can't live there. So if we can build them through massive amounts of money supplied by other people, very rich nations, and they're willing to supply it. If we can build something for them in one of the countries, and it could be Jordan, it could be Egypt, it could be other countries, and you could build 4 or 5 or 6 areas. It doesn't have to be one area, but you take certain areas and you build really good quality housing, like a beautiful town, like someplace where they can live and not die. Because Gaza is a guarantee that they're going to end up dying. The same thing's going to happen again. It's happened over and over again, and it's going to happen again as sure as you're standing there, Peter. So I hope that we could do something where they wouldn't want to go back. Who would want to go back? They've experienced nothing but death and destruction.
Mesir kembali memperingatkan pernyataan yang dikeluarkan Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump. Menurut Mesir, rencana Trump soal relokasi warga Palestina di Gaza membahayakan gencatan senjata yang tengah berlangsung. Terlebih rencana relokasi Donald Trump juga didukung Israel, sehingga nantinya Israel dapat kembali melanjutkan perang yang lebih berbahaya di jalur Gaza. Sebelumnya, Kementerian Luar Negeri Mesir menyebut bahwa negara itu menolak setiap usulan yang mengarah untuk memindahkan warga Palestina dari Gaza. Mesir menegaskan Kairo tak akan menjadi pihak dalam usulan tersebut. Lanjut, pihaknya turut merespons pernyataan anggota pemerintah Israel soal rencana pengusiran rakyat Palestina. Adapun hal itu disebutnya memerlukan akuntabilitas. Mesir menyatakan saat ini diperlukan gencatan senjata di Gaza dalam 3 tahap yang berlangsung secara permanen. Pejuang Lebanon Hizbullah mengecam rencana Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump untuk memindahkan warga Gaza ke Mesir hingga Yordania. Hizbullah menilai usulan Trump itu merupakan pembersihan etnis terselubung. Menurut Hizbullah, rencana Trump itu merupakan upaya yang dilakukan secara terang-terangan untuk mencapai manuver politik. Pasalnya, Sekutu Amerika Serikat, yakni Israel, telah gagal mencapai tujuannya di Gaza. Atas hal itu, Hizbullah menekankan Israel tak akan mencapai melalui perdamaian atas apa yang gagal dicapainya melalui perang. Hizbullah menganggap usulan pemindahan paksa itu sebagai perpanjangan kampanye Israel yang tengah berlangsung untuk menghapus identitas Palestina. Pejuang Lebanon memperingatkan kelonggaran apapun dalam menentang rencana itu justru memicu pengusiran massal lebih lanjut. Terkini Hizbullah mendesak negara-negara Arab dan Islam agar segera mengambil tindakan tegas. Kemudian turut memperingatkan pendekatan Trump bisa menjadi presiden berbahaya bagi campur tangan asing dan eksploitasi sumber daya di seluruh kawasan.
Let me be very clear. Threats against the ICC promote a culture of impunity. They make a mockery of the decades-long quest to place law above force and atrocity. We're concerned to see countries that consider themselves champions of the rule of law taking actions to intimidate an independent.
Mahkamah Pidana Internasional atau ICC mengecam keras sanksi yang dijatuhkan Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump Jumat 7 Februari. Pengadilan yang berbasis di Den Haag, Belanda, menyebut akan terus memberikan keadilan bagi jutaan korban kekejaman di seluruh dunia. Bahkan ICC akan mendesak pengadilan dunia untuk tetap mendukung lembaga peradilan internasional tersebut. Pasalnya hal itu bertujuan demi keadilan dunia. ICC mengatakan sikap Trump itu bertujuan untuk merugikan pekerjaan peradilan yang independen dan tidak memihak. Sebagai informasi, Trump menjatuhkan sanksi ke ICC pada Kamis 6 Februari. Dalam perintah eksekutif itu, Presiden Amerika Serikat ke-47 tersebut menuding ICC menyalahgunakan kewenangannya, yakni dengan mengeluarkan surat perintah penangkapan yang tak berdasar terhadap Perdana Menteri Israel Benjamin Netanyahu. Atas hal itu, Trump menentang tindakan ICC terhadap Amerika Serikat atau sekutunya, termasuk Israel. Trump menilai ICC tak memiliki yurisdiksi atas Amerika Serikat atau Israel karena kedua negara bukan anggota pengadilan tersebut.
In line with their obligations under the Rome Statute, I underline that member states should cooperate fully with the ICC in line with Article 86 of the Rome Statute. Let me be very clear. Threats against the ICC promote a culture of impunity. They make a mockery of the decades-long quest to place law above force and atrocity. We're concerned to see countries that consider themselves champions of the rule of law taking actions to intimidate an independent court and to thwart accountability. It's time to end the double standards. International justice exists or it does not. We can't abide justice for people from some states and the protection of the law for some people, with impunity for people from other states and an abandonment of the resulting victims. Attacks on independent judges and prosecutors of the highest level criminal court, created by the international community to punish the worst crimes, are shocking and beyond the pale.
Download Tribun X sekarang, menghadirkan lokal menjadi Indonesia.